My promise to the people of Kadapa would be that I will put an end to murder politics. Unlike what the current Chief Minister and my brother is doing, encouraging murder politics, I promise to put an end to it by winning this seat. The accused is my own cousin, to whom Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy is given a chance to contest again. The last time itself, my uncle was very insistent that I contest this seat. But I did not, because Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy said he wanted to give it to our cousin. But after his murder and all the evidences pointing toward him, in spite of all the evidences, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy's arrogance has made him to give the ticket again to him. And I'm not able to tolerate the fact that the main accused is the one who's again been given ticket. So the reason I am contesting is here is that these people, these murderers, the accused, should not go to the Lok Sabha again. So my promise is that I will put an end to this murder politics. My promise to the people of the state is that under the BJP rule, the people have suffered enough. We have seen all kind of mishaps like Manipur and the likes. My promise is that under the Congress regime, the Indian constitution will be upheld. Secularism, pluralism, all this will be upheld. My promise is that I will strive my best to bring Congress party back to power, and Congress is the only party that is the most secular party in the country and the healthiest party for our country.
You know, it's quite interesting you're saying you're competing against your cousin Y.S. Avinash Reddy, and you say the Kadapa is quite there for a change from Avinash Reddy. You think and you believe the daughter of Rajshekar Reddy, Y.S. Sharmila, will be the change that Kadapa and Andhra Pradesh deserves?
It will be a change indeed, because there is a lot of anti-incumbency that I see, even in Kadapa district. One prime example, I would just state one amongst the many. Dr. Rajshekar Reddy wanted to bring about the Kadapa steel factory in Kadapa district. It was a project that would give 1 lakh employment to 1 lakh youth. Dr. Rajshekar Reddy, it was his pet project. If Rajshekar Reddy was alive, this project would have been running by now. But after the division, it was the Congress's promise. It was then the union government's promise to build the Kadapa steel factory. But unfortunately, BJP party came to power. And after BJP party came to power, Andhra Pradesh has been totally neglected. We have not been given the special status as promised. Polavaram is put under wraps. There is no money for the capital also. And the Kadapa steel factory, being in Kadapa district, including Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, working hand in glove with the BJP party, has completely forgotten about the Kadapa steel factory. My question is simple. This is the Kadapa steel factory we are talking about in the constituency of the Chief Minister himself. Why were you not able to do at least this? Also, Dr. Rajshekar Reddy wanted a rail line between Kadapa and Bangalore. Even that is ignored completely. Why? Everything that Dr. Rajshekar Reddy wanted to do, his son is ignoring. Then how are you the one who is carrying on the legacy of YSR is my question.
So we are seeing leaders like Y.S. Sunita Reddy also joining you, supporting you, especially in Kadapa and in Andhra Pradesh. Do you think this is a war between sisters versus brothers, or a war between secularism and corruption?
I do not think this is a family fight. I do not think the family fight needs to be out in the open. But I firmly believe that this is a fight between justice and murder politics. I believe that this is the time elections is the time for anybody to seek justice. I believe that people are the ultimate judges. Sunita has been fighting this lone battle of wanting justice for her father's death since 5 years. But Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, he's put all his clout, all his influence on the BJP government and he's made sure that the accused are not arrested even to this day. So of course, Sunita is the victim. My sympathies are with her. I am with her in this battle, and this is one other platform she can fight. She can take on the battle, and that's why she's chosen to stand by me and support me, because it happens that her father, Mr. Vivekanand Reddy, before his death, his last wish was that I contest the Kadapa. But Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy decided to give it to our cousin, to which we all supported then, not imagining that that would lead to Vivekanand Reddy's death.
Last question to you. It must have been difficult knowing that the seat that was once supposed to be yours, rightfully, now belongs to YS Avinash Reddy. Is this a battle just for that?
Not at all. I was the one who encouraged the decision. I was the one who said he's a young boy, he's a good boy, why not give it to him? Had I insisted that I wanted it that day, I would have possessed it that day. But I thought he was a good boy, he deserved it. I mean, at least he was eligible for it. There was no reason for me to not desire it. But today when you look back, in the 5 years, all the evidences, all the witnesses are saying, pointing towards Avinash Reddy as the one who is behind this murder. And in such a circumstance, I cannot support him again. I firmly stand to oppose this murder politics, and that's why I'm here standing the Kadapa seat today.
So YS Sharmila is Kadapa. YS Sharmila is Kadapa and Kadapa is YS Sharmila.
Of course, I was born here.
That you can see is a statement of YS Sharmila there, who goes on to say that not only is that she was born here, but also not Kadapa, but also in across Andhra Pradesh, the Congress is going to make a sweep. She says YS Sharmila is Kadapa and Kadapa is YS Sharmila.